So I've been away from YouTube for a while, as you all know. I had to put my wife in a skilled nursing facility for a couple of weeks because she was in really bad shape. But she's coming home today.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle.
Cleaned up the house. You know, when you're a bachelor, everything gets put at the very end of the day. Made things easy for her. She's not really getting any better, but towards the end of life, you have to think about how much money are you willing to spend. It's funny how the world is run on money, but end of life is also done the same way. This is my end cap for the camera that I'm playing with. So that's the reason why I haven't been supporting you all. Sometimes I've waited as long as 3 weeks before I respond back to YouTube, but it's not that I don't care, and I do support you when I finally get on the computer. The reason I've been doing the podcast is it's been really the only way I've been able to keep sane with the amount of medication and medical doctors and nurses coming to the house and having to go to skilled nursing and talk to my wife. And it's just been hard. I just haven't been myself. So we've been married for 48 years. Not all the years have been good. No marriage is 100% perfect. But my last two have been the worst. And it's mostly because it's not like my wife has Alzheimer's and she doesn't respond to me. It's just that she doesn't see me as her caring, loving husband. And that's really sad, because I'm still here, I still pay for her medical bills and talk to all her doctors and all the nurses and care for her, but that's not what's happening. Just got my camera back, which is why I'm doing this video, and I'm testing to see if it's going to last longer than 3 seconds. It was set at a 2-second, and it took me 6 months to figure that out. I just simply stopped making videos. I was upset. I decided to just let it go. I'm gonna walk back there and see if it's still on. So I learned my lesson. Do not lend the camera or whatever production equipment you have to someone else if it's the production camera that you're running your videos on. Though my nephew said he had returned everything back to normal, I could not get the camera to work. It would turn off exactly 2 seconds later. I couldn't even keep it there long enough to be able to find out what was wrong. I had to charge up the battery to 100%. Instantly, I jumped on basically the menu option for the Canon 80D. And then slowly, carefully, patiently went through each and every step until I found out that the camera was set to turn off after 2 seconds. Which is why the camera would turn off. Once I corrected that, as you can see, the camera is working. Okay, so please be patient with me. I promise you, give you back time for time, except for the people who have 1-second videos. I'm not gonna give you 15 minutes of 1-second videos. I do 5 videos for those people. If you don't like that, then look at my shorter stuff. Don't spend your time looking for the long stuff. Okay? That's the best thing I can tell you. And there are many people who are beginner photographers, beginner videographers, and they give you 1.5-second video. Yes, it's nice to have 35,000 1.5-second videos, but people who are supporting you are not going to give you 2 hours worth of your videos. That's not even realistic. So if you don't want to get the time back, watch my short videos. And I'll watch you as close as I can to your videos. And also some people, I've asked you not to watch 30 of my videos, expecting me to watch 30 of your videos back. I don't have that time anymore. That time is gone taking care of my wife, or that time is gone going to medical appointments, or that time is gone with me going to yoga to keep myself sane. It's not watching 30 videos supporting you. So if you don't like it, unsubscribe from me. I mean, I have so much on my plate that if you're gone, and I don't really want to lose you, but I just can't do it anymore. I'm 71 years old. And if I'm very lucky, God willing, I can live as long as my grandfather did, and he died at 85. I would like to live to 100. And I'm hoping with my diet and my lifestyle that I can do that. Okay, that's enough venting. That's enough, what do they call it? Podium talk. Like the president talking. And today we're going to do this. And today we're going to do that. Okay. I've been doing something different. I bought some plants. I'm just going to give you a small example. This is a grapefruit. No, it's not. This is a pineapple. And I used to throw these away. But I saw a video on, I think, TikTok. And this guy saves his pineapples and plants them in his backyard. And 2 years later, he has real pineapples that he has grown in his backyard, and he doesn't have to buy them. Now, I buy a pineapple every 2 weeks. I mean, it's a great deal. I pay $2.38 at Sam's Club. You can't beat that price. And then I buy turnips and all kinds of vegetables. And a lot of times, they're rooting, you know, they've said, hey, Gary's in the fridge. Not he's in the fridge. Gary's busy, we're gonna grow some leaves. Well, what I've been doing now is saving the leaves, well, not the leaves, the plant, and I cut off the top of the plant in leaves. I put it in water for a day or two, and I put it out in my garden. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I mean, normally I grow things from seed. I just thought I'd try something a little different. If you looked at my prior videos of my gardening, I've done that with onions multiple times. Once they grow their roots, I put them back in the garden, and they always reproduce a new onion. All right, let's see if the camera is still rolling. All right, so if you're curious what my podcast is about, it's stuff I don't do on my YouTube channel. But now I do, because you're listening to my podcast. It's dry vegan material. And the reason for that, I give you even the links. Of course, I can't give that to you when I'm talking to you. But if you are following my podcast, go to my Healthy Vegan Living podcast website. And on every single one of the episodes, I've given you my show notes and the links to each of the things that I talk about. And I give you my top 10 recipes that I truly love, and I remake these recipes. Of course, I change them a little bit for me, but I remake them. I mean, they're not on YouTube because I copyright it. But the thing is that they're so good, they're worth remaking over and over again. They're like a staple. So a lot of the books I'm making, I'm giving you clear examples, but I'm also showing you these people have come up with this already. So why not just go over there and get the complete directions of each of the recipes, especially the ones I like. I will be showing you batch cooking. Now, I've done batch cooking before, you've seen my videos, but I had an email from Karen, and Karen said that she doesn't have a stove top, and she doesn't have a microwave oven. The only thing she has in her little house, she's got a tiny house, is an oven. So I've been experimenting for the last month on batch cooking only in the oven. So I'm going to show you a small tray of what I've been doing. And I'm hoping that she can expand from that from in her oven. She has a really small oven. That's probably it. Thank you for listening and supporting me. And if you're a new subscriber and you're wondering, am I going to come back and support you? Yes, I am. I always go back and take care of things. I'm not perfect. I'm not a robot. And I'm not an AI robot. I am just me, Gary. And I'm healthy. Well, I'm not as healthy as I could be. Thanks a lot for supporting me, and we'll see you soon in the next video.